Hey everybody, and welcome to this special on the Sun entering Sagittarius, which happens about once a year, and this year it's happening from the 16th of December, that's the one, right up until the 16th of January. So when the Sun goes into Sagittarius, we can feel more expansive and adventurous, just like a bold archer aiming for the stars. This fiery energy encourages us to set our sights a little bit higher and chase after our wildest dreams. And the time of the year that the Sun goes into the constellation of Sagittarius, due to the precession of the equinox, that's the constellation where the Sun's actually is in Sagittarius at that time of year, according to constellational and Vedic astrology. So it's giving us that push to dive into, the new year. We can learn new subjects. It's a time when we may plan to travel physically in the summer as well, or we may have done some travelling over the seasonal period. It represents our quest for higher truths and spiritual enlightenment, and it encourages us to embrace the unknown and take risks with open arms. It wants us to seek meaning between the material realm, beyond what our nations and societies, families and lovers, and even our lowest self tells us who we can be, and tap more into the higher realms of our consciousness and abilities. So it invites us to explore different belief systems, philosophies and spiritual practices, allowing us to connect with our inner wisdom and expand our consciousness as we may tap into the collective consciousness, or the higher realms of different multitudes, infinite. I don't know how much they are, but I know that they're there. That's one thing I'm sure of. So symbolically, Sagittarius is often associated with the centaur, half human, half horse, half something different now. So, which sums up quite a bit of Saggies I've met. It represents the union of our animal instincts, and I'm not saying all Saggies are like that, or those with a lot of Sag influence in their natal charts are like that, but just my experience and so my opinion. So this is all about figuring out your opinions and stuff. So this energy of Sag, in our Sun, our ego, our motivational drive, our energy, the direction that we need to take ourselves in this lifetime, along with the North Node. The North Node shows our path to our Sun, to our happiness. So we may find ourselves balancing our earthly desires with a quest for something greater, finding ways to integrate our passions and purpose. So creatively, it encourages us to rethink our goals, think outside the box, explore new things. So you may have trained for 15 years to be a doctor, a medical doctor, and then decide, I want to go and learn how to, race horses or bulls, or, it's about thinking about what you really want to do, not what you've been told to do. So it's a time to embrace experimentation, take risks and let your imagination run wild, embrace your more nerdy side or wacky side, or the side of you that wants to explore different cultures and learn new information and break from the mold. Emotionally, the Sun's transit through Sagittarius can bring a sense of liberation as we go after more freedom and independence, and gives us a chance to have a more renewed zest for life, break free from restrictions and limitations. So it's a time to let go of your fears and inhibitions and allow yourself to fully experience what joy and adventure means to you. So, in the worldly level, it gives us a chance for growth and expansion, infusing this, solar energy of the next sort of like 4 weeks, encouraging us to broaden our horizons, explore different perspectives. Politically, leaders may embrace a more idealistic approach, as this energy encourages them to focus on promoting justice, equality and freedom, also emphasising the need for them to be more clear and transparent with their policies, and maybe there's some truth in political matters may come out on a global or sort of national level. Socially, we may become more engaged in meaningful discussions and debates. As I said, we can become more open-minded, so we may not get as angry when people say things that we don't like or don't agree with. It asks us to question existing beliefs and ideologies, and wants us to become more intellectually or spiritually or philosophically, scientifically or technologically, historically curious, and aim on personal growth. It can bring more enthusiasm and optimism to our social connections, and inspires us to connect with people from different backgrounds, and it creates a sense of unity and understanding where there may have not always have been understanding in the past, allowing us to be more empathetic and less judgmental. As the sun enters Sagittarius this year, as it does every year, it makes different aspects. So this year it makes a biquintile to Uranus, which is applying at a 1.37 degree orb, and these aspects that planets make as they enter planets favour the whole period. So this adds to the ability for us to be more creative, innovative, encouraging us to have unique perspectives and original ideas, supporting us to embrace change and be more open-minded. Also, the sun makes a square to Neptune, a 0.43 applying orb, so this can bring some challenges and potential confusion. It can lead to uncertainty or illusion, so just make sure that you check facts, because this energy can cloud our judgment and also add to the addictive nature. And as this normally happens currently as I speak in 2023, and which will be along for the next 1,000 years or so, I think, when this happens, it's seasonal time, so in many countries we're celebrating, we're doing more drinking, maybe indulging in more intoxicating substances and relationships. So we just have to, beware with Neptune. It can just cloud our judgments, make people more manipulative, judgmental, ignoring red flags. So some of you may struggle to make clear decisions and fall victim to deceptive influences. So it's important to remain grounded and discerning, asking questions, being gentle with yourself, not escaping, and keeping yourself out of harm's way and not doing harm to others. The moon also makes a semi-square to the sun, and this is separating at 0.44, so over the next 3 to 4 weeks that the sun's in Sagittarius adds to the class of emotions and ego, and to the tension, increasing the irritability and moodiness that we can experience. Just watch out for that. It's important to be more patient and understanding in our relationships to avoid unnecessary conflicts, so pick your battles sort of wisely. The sun also makes a trine to the north node, separating at 229 degrees orb, so it adds to our personal growth and progress and development, can give us a sense of direction, so makes it a great time for setting goals and going after your ambitions. Some of you might receive valuable advice or opportunities that align with your life path and help you move forward to your desired future. So it's important to embrace these positive influences and take proactive steps towards self-improvement. In terms of the karmic lesson and impact here, as I said, Sagittarius is a fire sign. It's a mutable fire sign, yang energy, doing, masculine energy, known for its thirst for knowledge, expansive world view, adventurous spirit. So you may find yourself seeking high truth, exploring new horizons and embracing a sense of freedom, as I said. So karmic lessons that you experience right now can be around growth, expansion and spiritual evolution. Past lives, experiences to do with travel, exploration and the longing for freedom may come to your mind on the conscious or subconscious level. So past life connections to cultures or belief systems that emphasize spiritual growth, philosophy and the pursuit of wisdom may also be brought to your attention right now. So, the karmic lessons associated with this transit encourage us to start new journeys of self-discovery, to, be grateful and harness and use our adventurous side, to have a more expansive outlook in life, to let go of old patterns, especially thought and behaviour, and addictive ones, especially those centred around limitation, and to pursue higher education, higher ways of thinking and behaving, exploring different cultures and belief systems, and talking more meaningfully with others. In terms of committed relationships, when the sun goes into Sagittarius, couples may find themselves wanting to explore new things together, and this can bring a sense of shared excitement and growth within the relationship as you both decide to broaden your horizons of experiences, your inner knowing, your outer knowing, your external experiences. So this can lead to you traveling to a different country or place together, or starting new hobbies together, changing the ways that you do date night, stepping out of your comfort zones and embracing the unknown, being more spontaneous and bringing more freshness into the relationship, which can strengthen the bond in the long run. Negatively, it can make people want to assert their independence within the relationship, and this can lead to conflicts if one person desires more freedom than the other, and this can make the other feel unstable because they want more stability and commitment in the relationship. So it's crucial for people to communicate openly and find a balance between personal freedom and maintaining the connection right now. Now, when it comes to hookup relationships, when the sun's in Sagittarius, it also gives us a chance to be more spontaneous and adventurous in our casual relationships. People can feel more inclined to explore new hookups or pursue exciting encounters, maybe making love, having sex in different surroundings, environments and stuff. As long as it's safe and it's all consensual, then it's all good. It can lead to new connections and exciting and fun new atmosphere as you indulge in your desires and explore your fantasies. You can become more passionate and have more memorable encounters. It can also cause lack of commitment or emotional detachment in the negative end because of this love for freedom. So a hookup arrangement may change. So it's essential to be clear in your intentions and expectations before continuing or entering a hookup agreement. Communication is key during this time, whether you're in a committed relationship or engaging in casual encounters. Expressing your needs, boundaries and desires will help you navigate the potential challenges that can come up, and it's important to just be honest to ensure that everyone's on the same page and to make sure everything's consensual and within boundaries, and just taking care of each other's needs, even if we have to say those hard things during this time. Career wise, it encourages us to seek new opportunities, take risks and explore different professional sort of avenues. So some of you may decide to go back to school, learn new things. Sagittarius energy favours growth and success through embracing change and broadening your horizons, getting out of your comfort zones. On the spiritual level, it stimulates the pursuit of higher truths and deeper meaning in your religious or spiritual exploration, pushing you to question beliefs and start a quest of enlightenment, or to sort of improve your efforts and be more committed to your path. It can make you more curious and open to exploring different spiritual practices and philosophies or intellectual ways of thinking and being in the world as well, like seeking out methods like the trivia method or critical thinking, or just wanting to just expand your knowledge base in some other ways on the personal level. It wants us to embrace personal growth opportunities. In terms of educationally, it wants us to, again, as I said, broaden your understanding of the world. So this can be looking for new educational courses or self-learning tools. It supports us learning and finding love for learning and acquiring new things and practically applying this knowledge, because this is how we turn knowledge into wisdom, by acting on it. It can give us more enthusiasm and curiosity about learning new subjects. In terms of relationship dynamics, the sun in Sagittarius can bring a sense of exploration. We can share our thirst for knowledge with others, and just remember at this time relationships are sort of categorized by open-mindedness, honesty and the shared sense of adventure. The best things for creatives to do with this energy is to take a risk in your work and let your imagination go wild and soar, exploring new techniques. Professionally, try and work with like-minded people and focus on your growth. Entrepreneurs can use this energy to take calculated risks and set ambitious goals for your company and explore new markets. Alternative healers can deepen their understanding of different healing modalities and explore alternative therapies. This is a great time to expand your practice and offer new services to your clients. For lovers, it's a good energy to plan a romantic getaway or try something out of your comfort zone as a couple. The best use of this energy is to just go and get it, ignite your passion, pursue your dreams with renewed vigour and passion, but watch out for being restless and impulsive. The need for constant stimulation and temptation to indulge in excesses can come about, so make sure you kind of like balance this energy with using it in a productive and controlled manner. So exercise can be good to burn off some of that excess fiery mutable energy, so take risks, empower yourself, embrace opportunities with confidence, explore new things, and embrace the spirit of exploration by venturing into the unfamiliar, into the unknown, whether it be physically or intellectually. And finally, just be mindful of impulsive behaviour. Said a few times because this is the downfall of this energy. Make sure you respect other people's boundaries, and sometimes Sagittarius energy can make us just want to be the main character in our own life, and we are, but we must respect other people's needs to do so by being honest with them, being open with them, embracing a new chance to to strike a balance between excitement and responsibility, accountability and assertiveness. So there you go, that's the end of this special on the Sun transiting in Sagittarius.